Yo, what's up, guys? So this one is called Try Everything, Bro. Try everything, as long as it's legal. Okay? Yes, I'm trying to redeem myself because I did a bullshit video yesterday. I admit it. Um, and, you know, um, I never try to give advice. I just try to give tips based on what I've seen, but that yesterday, I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay. Um, and the Reddit crowd will say, he will never admit when he's wrong. I'm admitting it right now, dude. But I had a conversation with Jeff Howard and I realized, yeah, I'm wrong about that. As far as like what I said was put your script away over the holidays. No, I don't think so. I fell into old school agenting thinking. Everything shuts down over the holidays, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna say this: like, I think Jeff is right in that. You know, what could happen is you could take your script out and burn it to the ground, meaning everybody who could do it says no, and then it's cold, it's dead. That could happen. Let's be realistic, but at the same time, fuck it, man. Like I think that's where we're at as far as what's happening in the industry now. I think you just gotta just hit the gas, bro. Just go. Try everything. And here's the thing with that is, let's say you do burn your script to the ground. Fuck it, write another one. Because that's the gig. All right. So, I agree with Jeff in that regard. Um, and so, um, and really, I think this conversation is about breaking in, isn't it? So, you know, um, I don't think it's so much for like established writers. I think it's more for like writers trying to break in. When should I go out? Like do. Like, man, fuck it, go out anytime. And here's why: is like, be the first one in, man. Try shit that no one else is doing. You know, I lost sight of my mission statement, which is try shit that no one else is doing. Oh, everybody's putting their scripts away? Take yours out. You know what I mean? You burned it to the ground? Fuck it, I'll write another one. And here's the thing, by the way, for new writers, um, I don't consider myself a writer, but I have written around 14 scripts. You know, um, I've gone out with like 10, I think, officially, like out to market. But it's like I know. In the beginning, it's your baby, and it's like, oh, that's my precious thing, But you're gonna get to a point where you're like, if someone asks you like, what's your favorite script you wrote, and you're gonna be like, you see, you had to think about it. And then you're like, is it that one? Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't fucking know. Because you're gonna have several, and that's where you want to get to. You want to be a scriptor, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be a scriptor where you're like, I got so many like script children. Like, which one do I like the best? Don't get mad, any of you script children, but you see what I'm saying? Like, that's just what you're gonna have to do. So. But again, this has also to deals with breaking in as well, um, and there's no one way to break in. Let me read what let me read this real quick. This is what, and I asked him for his blessing to be able to say this. Joe Garcia said, "I'll go so far as to say that no two people will ever break in the same way. If you've seen person A break in by doing X, Y, Z, then cross that off your list. Because you'll never do it that way. The universe has shredded that approach to a powder. I love that statement. Because, you know, it's in the general sense, it's true. You know, like no two people are going to break in exactly the same way. Tell me how to break in. No one can, man. You know, like everybody's journey is so different, you know, and I personally, I don't know anybody who's broken in the same way as me, for example. No one. Where are they? You know, like I've never met them. And, you know, how'd I break in? Like some people think, well, you were just like at a party or something and you met an agent and you're like, hey, what's up, babe? Like, can you sign me? No, that's not what happened. Okay? Like, it's a funny visual, but it's not what happened. I broke in through modeling. You know, if you want to go to the real place I broke in, I'm just being honest with you. You know, that's why I broke in. I broke in through Ford. That's who signed me first. You know, like, and I want to point this out too. Did I know what the fuck I was doing? No, dude. And that's the other thing. That's the other point I want to make in this video is like you cannot sit around and wait till I'm waiting until I'm ready. Like I'm not ready yet to get into the fucking real shit. Fuck that. Get out there. Even though you don't know what you're doing. Okay? You know, and let me sidebar for half a second. This isn't about modeling. It isn't. It's about do shit that even though you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? Like, and you know, possibly some people think like, oh, you thought you were so handsome and then you fucking like, no. The truth is I was coming off drugs and cleaning up and my grandmother came to me and said, with the little models wanted thing, and that's where I met Sherry, by the way, there. And she said, models wanted, why don't you go fucking do that? Do something with yourself, you know? And I told my grandmother, I said, I don't have any experience modeling, Grandma. Like, and she's like, give me one, hold on. She goes like this. And she's like, then what's this? What is that? Ain't that you, dude? What do you mean you don't have experience? Yeah, you do. That's you. Ain't that you? I think it is. Modeling? For me, for my store. You have experience? Go try it. Go. You know? So my grandmother's the one that fucking pushed me out there. You know? And I did not know what the fuck I was doing. And then I get signed, and then you know, first time I do a show, and this isn't about bragging about modeling. That's not the point of this. The point of this is do shit that you're not comfortable with. The first time I do a show, the first time I walk out, I turn the corner. I don't have any training, nothing, dude. You know, I walk around the corner, I'm like, oh fuck, my legs almost buckled, dude. When I saw the crowd, I was like, what the fuck? You know, the cameras, I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't like, I'm so handsome. I was like, what the fuck am I doing out here? You know, and my lady, by the way, sidebar real quick, and then we'll get back into screenwriting in 1 second. But this all has to do with the same topic. My lady asked me, was there mirrors? You know, like, you know, do they have mirrors? Because we were talking about fashion, and she's like, is there mirrors like that you check yourself out like before you go onto the runway? I'm like, that's fucking wild. I never thought of that. No, there's not. I've never, you know, my point is this. I had never seen myself before going onto the runway or before doing a shoot or before doing a fucking commercial. I had never fucking seen what I look like. What? You know? Like, you got to put yourself into that uncomfortable situation is what I'm talking about. That's the point there, not me bragging. Disregard that. And print or whatever, like, oh, that's what I look like during this shoot. Oh shit, now it's in a magazine. There it is. Okay, I guess that's what I look like. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's the same way with screenwriting, in my opinion. You get out there, fucking go do it. Like when you think, like, if you're sitting around, and I'll get to this point, when you're sitting around, it deals with contests and this kind of shit. When you're sitting around waiting for, like, I need to be ready, Jason, though, like, hold on. No, fuck that, get out there. Like, that's what the fuck this channel's about, okay? My channel's not about me bragging. It's not about any of that shit. My channel's about, like, let me share all the ways I fucked up in the industry, and maybe from some of that shit you'll learn something. And maybe you can take that, cherry pick it, and change it and do something different. You know what I mean? And when people say, Jason's a failed writer, I agree, 100%. But you're helping me make my point, thank you. Like, that's what the fuck this channel is about. Is like, I failed and maybe you can win. Don't do what I did. Do the opposite. Like, let me tell you some stories, and maybe from that, you can twist it and make it work. I've done a lot of stupid shit in the industry, a lot. Like walk away from a movie, for example. I should have directed it, man. That was dumb. Two. Yeah, man. It's like you're never gonna get to that place of I know what I'm doing. And that's why I hope this is positive. Is it coming across positive? I hope it is, because that's how I mean it. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit, I lost it. What was I gonna say? Shit, it was good. I'll get it in 1 second. Give me 1 second. It'll come right back. ADHD. What was I gonna say? Fuck it. So it'll come back. When you're trying to break in, man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about, like, am I ready? Now I'm coming back. Okay, thank you. Now I'm coming back. When you're trying to break in, you're never gonna reach that point of, like, I know what I'm doing now. You're never gonna reach that point. So don't wait for that. That's where I was going, into the contest, because that is I don't edit, man. It makes it harder. That is my main gripe with the contest. Not what it costs. Who cares? You want to burn your fucking wallet to the ground over that shit? Fine, man. That's not my problem with the contest and everything. My problem with the contest is I think it allows writers to sort of hide behind their laurels. I don't want to come out yet. Did they say they love me? Then I'll come out. No, bro. No. No, you got to come out right now and just fucking go for it. I think, let me try to put it this way. I think there's a lot of writers who are like, I want to be announced. Announcement, they are in fact a good writer. We vouch for them. Everything's gonna be fine. They're good, okay? Come on out, like that, so that they don't have to be scared. But the reality is you're gonna be scared a lot in the industry. You're gonna face a lot of situations where you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and that's my point with this modeling shit too. And it's like, and that's how I broke in. It wasn't through Sherry. how I broke in the first place, it was through modeling. You know, it was through Ford. And so, and through that, I learned a lot, man. Like, you know, going to go-sees and going to fucking auditions and shit. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And going to auditions and being like, I know that person. They're a fucking comedian. I just watched them like the other night. And I'm up against them? What? You know, shit like this. And then I book a national commercial. That's not a flex, bro. It's just to say, I don't know how the fuck I did that. I don't know. Jason, tell me how to book a national commercial. I don't know. Just go out, go. Just go do it. Just go to the thing and just try. And then they might say, come back. And then you go back and you don't know what you're doing. And then like, come back again. Do that same shit for them. And you come back again, and you do the same shit. And they're like, you're hired, man. And you're like, I don't know why, but fuck it, man. That's my point in this video, is the entire industry, excuse me. And by the way, and Sherry and I had this conversation when we, oh, you're gonna talk about that again? Not for that reason, dude. That's not the point, bro. The point is not bragging, bro. It's old news, I get it. But I learned a lot from that. Once we closed that deal, we literally high-fived and said, fuck yeah. But we didn't know what the fuck we're doing through that deal. You know, well, Sherry did because she's already made deals. No, we didn't. Every deal's different, dude. Like, we didn't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just freestyling, bro. We're just winging it, man. That's my point here. Just winging it, bro. Will I ever get to a place where I know what I'm doing? No, dude. But fuck it. Like, just try anyway. You know what I mean? Like, every time I sit down to, like, fucking do a script or create anything, man, from music to screenplays to art or whatever, like, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I hope it works out. You know what I mean? I hope so. And this brings me to, I'll wrap this shit up soon. This brings me to something that Danny Elfman said that really helped me. And he said, every time I do a score, it's like throwing a bucket down a well, and I don't know if there's water down there. And then I reel it up, and then I'm like, and I look inside, and there's water. And he's like, thank God, there's something in this, you know? Great. I don't think you ever get to the point of complete confidence in creating. I don't think you ever can reach that point. Maybe some people do. And if you're at that point, let us know how it's done, because I don't fucking know how it's done. Every single time I create something, I'm like, I hope I pull it off. So, you know, let me wrap up with, as far as breaking in, man, like, the way Sherry broke in was a fucking accident. You know, that was missed in her story as far as, like, she came in through a temp agency. People, you know, in her thing, they said, like, she was a receptionist. That makes it sound like she walked in as like, I want to work here. No. No. She got hired by a temp agency who could have sent her to fucking Geico Insurance or whatever, you know, anything. And she was sent there to CAA. She did not know, neither one of us knew what the fuck it was when she walked in the door. When she walked into the door of CAA, she did not know what this place was. All she knew is, I'm answering phones. That's it. You know, and then she had 3 weeks to put it together, to think like, wait a second, this is an agency. Okay, I understand. I want to be an agent. So let me fucking try to do this. And then, how did that happen from that point to where little dumb kids who don't know a fucking thing about the industry, to all the way to where both of our shit, coalesces, and we're doing the deal for Gone Girl on that day. Don't worry about the fact that I said the title. On that day, and we're like, how the fuck did we get here, dude? That was the conversation at the end of that, is how the fuck did we get here? You know? It was different than her other deals. It was different. And we had that moment, and it was a cool moment because it kind of like closed the whole circle for us. Like we started as dumb little kids and we closed the circle right there where we did something together and we high-fived, and I'm glad we had that moment to like close things up. But we did say that, like, how the fuck did we get here, man? Isn't this crazy? We don't know what we're doing. You know what I mean? So it all circles back to what William Goldman said. Always go back to that. Nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. So just try fucking everything, man. That's really what my channel is about. My channel is about try everything, bro, and something. You just put one foot in front of the other, and you'll turn around one day and be like, oh shit, I'm in the industry. How the fuck did that happen? Like a lot of people think it's like, it's gonna be a thing, or it's like there's a parade, and there isn't. It's just like one day you turn around and you're like, oh shit, I did some shit. That's crazy. Wow, wild, man. Like, wild. That's how it works. You just turn around one day and you're like, okay, like I guess I did some shit. That's cool. Like honestly. So good luck, guys. Try fucking everything, man. Long as it's legal, you're straight. Okay? So kill it, guys. You know this comes from love, and I wish you all the fucking best. Peace, guys.